Today I thought we'd just do a quick video looking at the tools and spares that I keep on the bike, and this is stuff that I've actually used when out on the trail. What we've got first of all under the seat is a tool roll, so that fits under here. I have my seat in the higher position, and then on the side here we've got 2 or 3 tyre levers, spoons, cloth that stops them rattling around, so they just wedge down the side in there. If you have a connection box here of some description, you probably may struggle to fit a tool roll here, so just something to think about. Under the seat have a standard tube spare and a puncture repair kit. You're probably unlikely to be able to fit an HD tube under here, so just a standard is okay. On the back of the bike, just a waterproof bag. This just sits on the tail rack, and well, we can go through that as well. I take this when we're riding off-road, but on-road I don't bother. So in the waterproof bag, that's an HD tube, so you can see the size difference between that and a standard tube. That's the Airman electric pump. Bar of soap, that's what I use for changing tyres. And that's it for now. So that's in the waterproof bag. Also, just to mention, for the Airman pump, I have this SAE connector that I've wired into the battery. This has got a 15 amp fuse on it, and to wire it to the battery, just take these 2 bolts out here. I had to replace these because they were rounded off. Take that off, take this cruddy little toolbox off, and then you've got the battery. By hardwiring the SAE connector to that, you have to run something with at least a 10 amp fuse, 10 to 15 amp fuse, but hardwired to the battery means that you're not going to have any issues, and I just have this tucked in here. So that's something to bear in mind. So first of all, look at the tyre spoons, tyre levers. I've got the spoon and wrench combination. So this is the 27 for the rear axle nut. This is the 22mm for the front axle, but on this particular brand I had to cut off the surrounding edges to it because this wouldn't fit in around the aperture of the front fork. So there's still enough strength there. I regularly take the front wheel nut off with this, but they come in handy obviously for two tools in one. And then this DRC tyre spoon, I like this one as my general lever because it's a little bit thinner on the tip, so it just gets in between the tyre and rim just a lot smoother. Cloth stops those rattling around when they sit under the seat, but also to clean your hands after. Onto the tool roll. This is a Cruise Tools Rotec tool roll. And just to give an idea of size, as this fits under the seat, it's going to vary slightly depending on the tools, but it's about 170mm, so 17 centimeters wide by about 25 centimeters, 250mm. For our American friends, it's about 6.5 inches by 9.5 inches. So the depth will vary depending on how stuffed it is, but 3 inches or 7 centimeters. Okay, so let's dive in, see what we've got. So it can fit quite an assortment of tools in here, as you can see. So to quickly run through them, got some electrical tape, a lighter, a knife, a little safety knife just for cutting things, long nose pliers, combination screwdriver, so that can different sizes on that. This little mini socket ratchet, which is quite strong. So with that, we have the extension. We have an 8, 10, 12, an extension, big extension bar with a 14 on there. This came with the tool roll, so this is some chain oil and some Loctite. And then we have an assortment of Allen keys, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8 millimeters. And then I just found this little dinky one. Always comes in useful to have something spare. I have a torch for obvious reasons. And then we have an assortment of cable ties and wire. This got me out of trouble when I had to make a connection, electrical connection, when a switch had failed. So handy to have that. A tyre pressure gauge, just put that on the valve and then out pops the gauge to indicate your tyre pressure. Mole grips, adjustable wrench, and then our spanners 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 and 17. So that pretty much covers everything that I've needed so far when I've had to do little minor repairs or tweaks when I'm out on the trail. When I'm doing any repair work at home, I will use this toolkit, so I always know that if I ever need to do anything, I'm not missing a tool. So I hope that helps you all out. I appreciate your views. We'd love to have you subscribe and see more of some of the maintenance videos that I do on the Africa Twin, and look forward to seeing you soon on the next video. Take care now.